Alrighty, Pyros. So, you know how everybody just has that one thing they're addicted to when it comes to fireworks? I've learned over the time mine is mortars. I really didn't ever think that I'd have this much of an addiction to mortars, but man, has it gotten crazy. Real crazy. Anyway, so most of these actually, almost all of these came from Sky King, except for these ones. These came from Jake's. It's world class. That's what Jake's is known for. These ones are the Dirty Bombs. They are Sky King brand. And then we come over here to the Neon Serpents, which also Sky King. Now, these Soul Takers, I haven't seen these on the shelves since last year. So this box is like probably never gonna get opened, like ever. And these boxes are full. Like, oh god, I pushed them all in. Oh god, I can't push them apart. Anyway, they're all full. It's not like I'm just holding on to cardboard boxes here. I'll tell you what. Let me make this easier. That was a lot easier than trying to do that on camera. Anyway, so we got the Dirty Bombs. I arranged them in size. So these are 4-inch, and then we go 5-inch, 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 6-inch, 6-inch, and 6-inch. So, I'll tell you right now, I love the artwork on the Dirty Bombs. I do. But I'll tell you right now, I fell in love with these things when I watched the demo video of them. And after using them, I'm twice as satisfied. Like, these shells in loudness compared to those in loudness, run for the money. And for the price of these versus the price of these, can't beat it. Sky King is getting away from that buy one get one. They're doing pretty much 50%, which is normal price. However, the cool thing is they give out a lot of coupons all year round. So the seasonal ones suck, but the ones that are off season, those are the good ones. Everybody knows about the growler shells. If you don't know about them, you're living under a rock. The Neon Serpents and the Soul Takers are about the same, other than the fact that the effects are different. But you get 4 Comet Tails, 4 Whistling Tails, 4 Crackle Tails, and then 4 of the, like, Tiger Tails. Same concept here. So, those are interesting. They're nice. I'll flip them over as soon as we go through it again, because I just want to show these off, and then I've got some more goodies to go through. Anyway, these are all Nishiki effects by Angry Monkey. I personally like them. Compared to Raccoon's Willow Shells, Angry Monkey is like right there behind it. These king size shells, pretty much the same thing as the Soul Takers and the Neons, except they're 6-inch. That's pretty much the only difference. And then, of course, we come over here to the Savage Shells. Again, still Sky King. These have double break and single break. I want to say some have tails and some don't. I can't remember for 100% fact. I didn't use all of these. Of course, I used a ton of them. I just didn't pay attention. A lot of it was Sky Puke during my 4th show. And then, can't forget the Rowdy Rings. Each one of these has a ring break. 6 of them have tails, 6 do not. So, that's cool. Alright, that's a lot of work flipping all these boxes. Anyway, As you can tell, the growlers, they have been flipped over. There is just really nothing else to look at except for some safety information. That's it. That's how Sky King is, man. I'm sorry. That's how Sky King is. That's how world class is. They just don't put effects on stuff. And that's all because of that Excalibur thing. They put effects on that one, and it was lies. Now they just don't do it at all. It's still kind of gimmicky. Anyway, you watch the demo video on the Sky King website, it literally goes in order all the way through. Thumbs up there. Every single one of these is a really awesome effect, especially that crackling one. Like, it just breaks and then crackles. It's like a straight up salute with crackles. Can't beat that. I mean you can. You just get something that actually has a salute, but for us that don't have salutes, that's the next best thing. Alright. I don't have much more to say about the growlers other than, you know, there's no effect labels. Anyway, Neon Serpents, same concept. Watch the video. The effects are in the video and they go all the way through them. That was really cool about that. These are awesome shells. If you see these in the Sky King store, definitely pick them up. They are hands down great. Soul Takers, if you see these in the store, you better buy them and never shoot them off, because I'm going to tell you right now, as soon as you do, you're going to wish you never did. The willows on these ones are just to die for. And they're all numbered on the shells and all that stuff, so if you need to do it for shows and this, that, and the other, you get it. Same thing with the Angry Monkey ones. They're all labeled and they are correct. It's just what I like about these ones. Like I said, every single shell is a willow. They have this in a kit that you can get, like a case kit. And it comes with just a 24 of the willows and then just the regular Kong, which has a few willow shells in it. I mean, I picked that up at Super Show with a coupon for $150, and geez, you can't really beat that. Anyway, moving on. These are the king-sized shells. Ugh, can't talk. King-sized shells. Say that 10 times fast. Like I said, they're similar to the Soul Takers and the Serpents. The only difference is they are 6-inch shells, as where the others are 5s. That's the only difference. I mean, does it break a little bigger? I can't say yes, and I can't say no. I just had to have them because of the artwork. I like that gorilla. Anyway, moving on. Savage shells, like I was saying before, double break and single break. Now, the double break shells are not going to be as massive as these double. Oh, gosh, it's late, guys. It's late. All right, it took a long time to get home. These double breaks aren't as big as these single breaks. These single breaks have like that, I guess you would say, bigger break like the king size shells. However, these double breaks are more of like from the 3-inch shell. I mean, it's a 6-inch shell going in the air. There's wasted space. I've got a shell in here. We're going to get into this. This is going to be a decent sized video. I got a lot of mortars. I told you I'm a mortar addict. Thought I was joking. Oh, what's a mortar addict? Somebody who collects mortars for a living. Anyway. Oh, I'm not sorry. They didn't have tails. They have mines. My bad. Mines. These are your rowdy rings. This is by Hot Fireworks. It's another company that well, brand I should say, that is new to the South, at least Georgia South. I've been picking up a lot more of their fireworks, along with Happy Family, and hopefully soon to be some Black Scorpion stuff. That is definitely new to me. TNT, Phantom, Black Cat. Those are all the normals. Anyway, let's move on. Oh boy. This is starting to become a workout video. Alright. So, I have here the Phantom Typhoon shells. Obviously by Phantom. I've got a weird table here. Let me move some stuff around so I don't knock things down. Alright. Oh god, they're upside down. Oh. My dog food bowl. My doggy. Anyway. The Typhoon shells. These ones are nice. They are labeled for effect. They actually have them on. I really don't want to pull these things out of here. Each one's labeled. Now, on this side, because they're all flipped around, they are doubled up, so you get 12 different shells, and you get them on each side. But you get 24 ball shells. They sell them for that buy one get one. I picked these up with a coupon that let me get buy one get two free. Because of a mishap. I swear the lady did not ring any of them up, and I got all 3 of them for free. So, anyway, they are $100, but I'm telling you right now, I don't think I paid a thing for them. Anyway, these, I'd tell you, they're real ball shells. Oh god, I'm gonna have to, because if I try to do it this way, the internet's gonna say, no, you're lying. Alright, coming out of the packets, come on here. Alright, here we go. Phantom Typhoon shell, focus. Red to blue, red and blue, sorry. Two chrysanthemum. Anyway, these are legit ball shells, like, yeah, you see my fingers turning white. That's from pressure. I'm like pushing in on that thing. It doesn't want to go. Squeeze both fingers here. Like that's not a gimmick. That's a legit ball shell. And I've measured these. These are 1.75s. They will fit in a normal ball, look, normal tube, and launch just as high. I've tested it. Don't believe me? I'll do it again. I need another new anyway. I think I've demoed these recently, and the reason I know you can is because my assistant accidentally put them in the wrong tube, and I actually realized it after shooting and didn't even catch it until we were cleaning it up. I was like, oh, I shot those in the normal tubes. So they will launch out of the normal fiberglass tubes. They do come with a cardboard tube. But yeah, I highly recommend picking up the Typhoon shells. If you like ball shells, Typhoon shells by Phantom, definitely worth it. Especially if you can get it on a BOGO. I'm sorry, a BOGO +2. Anyway, so some of the things you're about to look at are the Neon Supers and the Neon Supers. So you got the 5-inch regulars and the Neon Supers. Before we crack into those, though, I would like to go ahead and show off the little cherry bombs. Yeah, they're not real cherry bombs, but they're from Atomic Fireworks. These are cherry bomb mortar shells. These are actual ball shells as well. I don't want to take them out of the box because it's taped up and I just don't want crap falling out. So we're just gonna leave it as is. I just wanted to show those off. Something I picked up from Enigma. Something I also picked up from Pyro City. These little 30mm preloaded mortar shells. I'm sorry, mortar tubes. For those of you that don't know what 30mm are, that's only 1.1 inches. So not very big as far as, you know, size. Those cherry bombs those are bigger ball shells coming out of that than this. However, the demo I watched on these were pretty cool. And the fact that it was just something different just made me want to buy them. So nice little safety thing on the side here. Always love those. Like, you know good and well, ain't nobody dressed up as a regular Joe doing that. I mean, heck, I'm a pyro and I don't even have all that. Should, but we don't. And of course, you can tell the other reason why I bought it. It said 9 on it. Anyway, moving on. So I keep some of my stuff in totes, as you can tell. These are usually the things that are already like out of the boxes. Don't have the boxes left anymore. And this is kind of how I keep them. The camera will focus on it. Thank you. Is it the greatest way of keeping them? No. Does it work? Yes. It works. Works for me. So these are Echo in the Ear. These are the 5-inch new ones. Not the 4-inch brand. Still have some of my barrel bombs left over. Probably never gonna use some of these just because they don't make them anymore. Another sleeve of those down there. Neon. Sliding around. It's a chroma shell, a mislabeled one. Let's see this one. Get back in the box, you. That's a Kong shell. I want to say that's a Kong shell. There's the Black Cat 5s. Nope, that's a Kong shell. What is this? What else did I have that was black? Oh gee, that's a Neon Super. Neon Super Kong shell. I remember Kongs had the white rating. That's a serpent. Neon Super. Random TNT ball shell. Another random TNT ball shell. Let's see. This is literally miscellaneous stuff. So I see there's some more Soul Takers out of the box from a time long ago. So slide over. Here we go. King's shells. I mean, come on, take the top off. If it's double break and you got that much wasted space, like, or it's not double break. Sorry, these aren't the Savage shells. These are the King size. Look, my finger come all the way down here, guys. A 6-inch. Like, yeah, I wanted it because of the artwork, but I mean, come on, like, look at that. Look at that. We know. I know. You know.
You know there's lift charge in here, so there's lift there. And then to here, that's just what breaks. Compare that to the smaller ones. I mean, that's all you're getting. That's what you're paying for. Even those have false stops. So, I mean, I've seen people, I've heard of it, where they take like rice flour and like sunflower seed kernels, shove that down in there with like an extra fuse that comes down from here. So when the fuse comes down and gets to here and hits the lift, they have a secondary fuse that burns around and burns it to the top up here, which hopefully, if done correctly and the timing is right, before this goes boom, that fuse will hit inside here. I've also seen people do it, you know, add like powder down in there to give like extra powder lifts and stuff. But yeah, 6-inch. That's where my finger is. Right there, top of the head. So anyway, we all know 6 inches lie. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get that back in there one-handed. Moment. You know what? I literally paused and then popped it right back on there, one-handed, off camera. That's so dumb. Anyway, let's move on, because this is already becoming a long video, and I really didn't want it to be that long. So, those are the ones in the mini tote. How about the ones in the massive tote? Oh, no, forgot to mention these. Futurama artillery. These I have demoed. I have watched demos. Cody B has demoed them. These ain't no joke. They are 1.75-inch ball shells, and they got some nice breaks to them. The only downfall, no effect labels. Like, you got the Typhoon shells by Phantom, and you got effects on those. Raccoon just needs to step it up a little bit and put some effect labels on these ball shells, and that would make this a 10 out of 10. Otherwise, right now, 9 out of 10. That's the only thing that hurts it, is not having that effect label. Other than that, these are some solid ball shells. So, moving on. This is how I am trying to start keeping my stuff, where I just pretty much cut the top off. As you can tell, some of it I got lazy, but yeah, stays in there. You can access them when you need to, seal it back up. That works. Anyway, there's a dirty bomb floating around in with some 5-inch neon supers. I want to go through all this, but we will. So, it says 5-inch supers, like I guessed before earlier. Here's your 5-inch supers. They're just, you know, decent sized canisters. Neon super. There we go. Told you I've had these before. Black Cat 5-inch. These are some nice 5-inch shells, especially from Black Cat. Those Neon Diablos are good. Diablo himself is good, but these 5-inch Black Cat cans, 10 out of 10. And of course, another barrel bomb floating around in there. So these are, I want to say they're going to be the Black Cats again. Nope, these are the Kongs. These are the Kong shells, and these are not the, well, there's a Willow, but these aren't the Nishiki Kongs. These are just the regular Kongs, which they have some thump. Is there wasted space up here? No, I can't push in on that. If it is, it's like sealed off with cardboard. There we go. It's going in. And they got like a nice fat piece of cardboard up there, but of course, as always,
Wasted space. I mean, a true canister shell is only going to be about 4 inches. That's what a true canister shell is going to be. And as soon as you start getting these bigger ones, it's just wasted space at that point. I mean, unless you're going to do something with the wasted space, the only thing I can think of to me is it makes it break lower. I've watched in my last video, in my 2024 video, and I've watched the difference between some of these 5-6 inch shells and the difference between these 4-inch shells. And I'll tell you right now, those 4-inch shells go up higher than these 5, 6, 7 inch shells. Like, yeah, it's cool, but these smaller 4-inch shells, those things go higher up in the air because there's no wasted space that's causing drag to make it flip. Causing it to flip causes more drag, causes it to slow down. And the straighter you can keep that thing without spinning, the higher up it'll go. So, I am in love with the barrel ball. I love the dirty bombs because of that. Just because that's about all I can really find as far as small shells. Here's some Nishiki shells. By Sky King as well. I know it says 5-inch neons. It's not what's in there. Trying to see what everything else is down here at the bottom. I think this one is going to be the Savage. Yep. Brocade crown. Obviously, you're gonna have wasted space up there. Anyway, yeah, I've got too many mortars than I need. Of course, with our wedding coming up, we're gonna be setting off more than half of this stuff, so a lot of it is gonna disappear. So much. Yeah, old Nine's getting married. It hasn't been made official yet, but it will be, and it will be the loudest thing anyone around here has heard. You know me, I like to go all out. Anyway, I gotta get to bed. It's a late video. I just wanted to make something for you guys. I know it's a long one. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.